Live from the Cactus Creek at Ibri, he is the king of prime time, Ghana's undisputed entertainment laureate, and still the youngest old man in Ghana. Put your hands together, show some love for the indefatigable KSM.
It's the KSM Show.
Yes, I'm very, very fired up today. You see how I'm dressed? I used to dress like this way back then when I was coaching at some white giant things. I used to dress like this. That was long ago. That was long ago. Now when I'm dressed like this, it means I'm going to meet people who have firepower, people who understand the art of working out, people who are amazing. But before I introduce them, I want you to take a look at this clip. This lady, her name is Coach Kukuwa. And I'm sure those of you who are on YouTube, you've come across her, Coach Kukuwa, and her daughter is Coach Cass. I want you to take a look at them doing their thing. Take a look at this.
We're going to start with an easy warm-up. Let's do it. Hey, 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 reach out, come on now. Hey, 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 now take it out.
Wow, can you imagine? Can I try some? Yes. We're bad. No. I can't try some. But folks, they are here today, and she's an amazing woman. This woman is like, I think, 65, and she works out like she's 14. And her daughter, Coach Kath, and when it comes to workout, they are the definition of what we call workout. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us start with the daughter. Put your hands together. Show some love for Coach Kath. Yes. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Please have a seat here and help me introduce your mom, the magnificent, the gorgeous. Put your hands together. Show some love for Coach Kukuwa. There we go. Yay! Please, the seat is yours. And welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, they are all seated. It's going to be fireworks. But before then, we'll take a short commercial break. When we come back, stick around. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.
Yes, sir. You know, I wanted to call him a legend, but my Ghana, we are a legend, though. What the Opa 2 days now, we're a legend. Everybody's a legend in Ghana, man. So I cannot describe the real legends as legends, but this man, he is an icon. Before the word swag was invented, this man was swag. I'm talking about the man who I emulate. If you talk about the KSM Show is a replica of the Mike Egan Show. Oh, yeah. Long before many of you were born, there was Mike Egan Show. He was exciting. He was charismatic. No, was swag. And last week, what is 87th birthday. So I had a chance to visit the true legend, the icon, Mike Egan, or should I say, the majestic emperor. I was going to say belated happy birthday, man, but Mike told me, said, Charlie, it's not belated because the birthday lasts for 1 year. So happy birthday, man. You're the man. Charlie, this is never done in TV. You do not advertise two competing brands on the same program. Charlie, I want to pay a visit to Bridgeview Hotel, and I'm telling you, it is I mean, the view of the Adobe Bridge and the whole area was fantastic. I want to say big up to the manager, Portia. She fell in love with my wife. They became best friends. But Portia, keep it up, man. Having said that, folks, you know I'm a Cactus guy, man. I'm a Cactus Creek guy. It's simply amazing. You have not seen Cactus Creek yet, man. I don't know why. Well, I'll be waiting for you there this weekend. Let's hang out. Cactus, the place to be.
Cactus Creek. It is no longer Ghana's best kept secret. It's an open secret. So serene, so heavenly. And the meals? Just like home cooking. Cactus Creek. Your soul will thank you. Call or WhatsApp 055-039-5007.
KSM Essentials has good news for you. If you're in Takoradi and its environs, don't worry. You can pick up KSM Essentials jacket at Ruler Unisex Boutique in Anaji, Takoradi, Queen of Peace in Takofo Road. Call or WhatsApp 0544 548766.
Pulse Fitness Center, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana. Meet the indefatigable captain.
There are 3 things that I love doing. Number 1, workout. Number 2, workout. Number 3, workout. Workout put mind, soul, and body together.
The captain has spoken.
We're getting busy. Bright lights, yeah, they make me dizzy. Logo Liggy. I just want the Lizzie. It's a Logo Liggy. Uptown, chasing for the Lizzie. Downtown, everybody busy. Logo Liggy. Life be Logo Liggy. I just want the
Paul's Fitness Center. East Legon Branch, Lizzie Sports Complex, Cotton Street, East Legon, Accra, Ghana, 0302 519 675. Kumasi branches, Officers Mess Branch, Denyame, Major Kobina Drive, Kumasi, 0541 871 602. Golden Tulip, Kumasi City Branch, Rain Tree Street, 0322 492 647. Pulse, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana.
Say what lie we for on town.
The KSM Show.
We're back. And I'm sure you saw a bit of that dance. And wasn't that marvelous? Show some love, man. Wasn't that marvelous? So I'm going to start with Coach Kukuwa, the mother of Coach Kath. But how old are you again?
I'm 65 this year.
Wow. Man. let me tell you a trick I know because I'm in my 60s. If anybody is in their 60s and you ask them their age, they lean forward. Oh, I'm 65 this year. It's true. Like you ask me my age today, oh, Charlie, I'm getting towards 67, eh? That's the 60s thing. But welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And Coach Kath, how you doing?
I'm good, great.
Wow. I want to start with your mom. She's my mystery woman. You have defied everything. You know what I'm saying? You went from Ghana, you've been to the Ivory Coast, you ended up in the US, and you go to the US at the time when, did they call it aerobics? Was like the thing?
Aerobics, yes.
And then you made an impact there. With your dance. Tell me about it, because there was what's it, Taibo, there was
Taibo,
James Fonda. What happened after,
Well, when I got there, they were doing jumping jacks, and
They were doing jumping jacks.
jumping jacks. And since I love to dance, I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted to introduce dancing to the people, to let them know that dancing is also a form of exercise. And people don't think about it that way. When they think of dancing, they think of party.
Party.
So yes, let's party. Let's work out whilst we're partying. Yes.
So introduce dance.
Yes, I did. But specifically African dance.
Wow.
So, with my background being Ghanaian, I had grown up dancing cultural dances and, with the drums and, of course, music as well. And having lived in Ghana and the Ivory Coast, I had picked up a lot of the French music and dances as well as the Ghanaian music and dances. And so I incorporated that into my workout.
I see.
And so it differentiated what it all was. And to dance with moving your head, your arms, your legs, your waist, your pelvis, which I call your boomsie. So you're moving your boomsie. And people...
your topic is called the boomsie.
The boomsie.
Boomsie.
The whole.
He's shaking his boomsie right there.
That's right. The entire core, your entire core. Because when you are moving, the difference of just moving that body is the core. When you move the core, you are actually moving in the form of an African dance. So you're moving everything. And another thing is the head. We don't move the head much in all these other dances.
But we do so with African dance?
So in African dance, yes. We move the head and the arms, the legs, and of course I said the boomsie. So when I got there and I introduced them, people were like, wait a second, what is this? This is affecting every part of my body in a positive way. I'm moving everything. I love this. So classes went from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50.
Wow.
I mean,
and there were times you were doing like 7 classes a day?
I was doing 7 classes a day, back to back to back. I would start in the morning.
Wow!
I would start in the morning and end at night. And it was just back to back.
And you didn't get tired?
No, I did not get tired. No. I think that God had gifted me this lovely energy that I maybe then took for granted. But now I'm realizing it's really a gift because I don't get tired. I can go for hours, yes.
Even at this age, how long can you go?
Even at this age, yes.
She has more energy than me.
She has more energy than you?
And I'm 39 and she has more energy than me.
You are 39?
Yes.
And she has more energy than you?
They have to keep up with me.
They have to keep up with you. Yeah, I see that in the videos, to be pumping them up.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
But my question is this, you were born into this, I guess.
Literally.
As you were growing up, your mother was dancing.
Yes, so even she was teaching a class pregnant with me and broke her water teaching. And
Hold
so
on. Time out. You were pregnant teaching a class,
yes.
And you broke your water?
I
While
was
teaching?
pregnant through the whole 9 months. I was teaching nonstop. And by the 9th month, my classes used to say, Kukuwa, you are lowered. Don't you think you should stop teaching now? And I go, no, this is where we really work out. Move those boomsies, let's go. Pick it up higher. And my water broke. And right on the floor, my water broke. And they go, no, your water broke.
Wow.
And I go, but let's finish the class and then I'll go to
You finished the class?
Yes.
You know what the fancies will say of you? But this is amazing. You came out of a class, dance class. So you practically baptized into
I did
twice.
it twice. She and her sister, same routine. Yeah, and I broke my water again a second time, teaching. Yes. So they were born knowing nothing but
We've actually thought it was normal. Like we thought everybody worked, everybody's parents worked out, mom worked out. I thought that was normal.
Okay.
I didn't know that people didn't work out like that. They have to.
You thought it was something.
You wake up in the morning and that's
you
what
work
you
out.
do. Yes, because that's what we grew up doing.
Yes.
And that's all we saw and that's all we, so. But we also saw, and we can get into it later, we also saw people kind of laughing at my mom to say like, what are you doing?
Yes.
You know, that's for the kids.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And we're like, but that's how we have fun.
What
That's
was
how
your
we-
problem specifically?
Because maybe culturally, that's not a real job. Maybe culturally, you know, if you're not a doctor, lawyer, you know, something that people are more familiar with, then they kind of look at it like, and back in that early 80s, and it's like, what are you doing? That's for the kids. And we're like, no, but that's how we stay fit. That's how because that's what we grew up knowing. So when other people were laughing and my mom still was going, it actually showed us that no matter what people think, you just keep going on what you believe. Yes.
Wow. Amazing. How did you get into your linguistics by you studied
I studied.
How many languages did you do?
I speak right now 8 languages.
8 languages.
Yes.
And you were a translator for French and everything.
Yes.
And where did the dance thing come from then?
I think that I believe my mother said when she was pregnant with me, she thought I was a boy. Because in her stomach, there was so much movement going on. She said, oh, Ezoye, Benin. So she believed, as translation, this is a boy.
Yeah.
And so she...
overactive.
Overactive. So when I came out and she said, oh no, it's a girl, because I have an older sister. So of course she was thinking this is the boy. And when I came out, she said, you know, by the age of 2, 3, every time I hear a drum, I'm running. I have to go dance. Every time my soul, my being just wants to move. And my mother said, now I understand. You were choreographing in my stomach. That's what you were doing.
That's exactly what you were doing.
That's what I was doing.
So you just fell in love with the drum at 3?
Yes.
And what was it about the drum? Was it the rhythm? Was it the sound? What fascinated you? Did you want to play or just the sound?
I actually didn't want to play then. I wanted to dance. Okay. So the rhythm and the beat was actually calling me. I wanted to move with it. I felt it. I was such a barefoot girl. I was always barefoot, and I just feel that drum and I want to move my boomsie, as I said earlier. So I'm just there moving my boomsie, and then I got into, teach me this drum, what is that, and what is that? So I got into cultural, you know, aspect of learning what the drums were, and the different dances, you know, Aduwak, Balogo, and all the others. So having grown up like that, my parents warned me, this is not what you are going to do to support you when you are grown. You need to go to school and you need to make sure you graduate and you need to get a degree so you can take care of yourself. So they made sure, because my father was a colonel in the army, Ghana Army, and my mom was a trader. And so, you know, they made sure.
So you grew up in Burma Camp?
I grew up in Burma Camp. And so, yeah, an army brat, yes. Grew up in Burma Camp. We were 7 of us. And then after that, my father had to continue his education. And that's when he went to the US to do his master's and PhD.
And you joined him there later?
I did not join him right away. My other siblings did. My older sister and I stayed back, and she went to school here, and I decided to go to Ivory Coast and go to the university there, and then eventually went to Paris, forwarded it to Paris to go to school, all whilst working and taking care of myself. But I wanted to prove my parents wrong that, hey, I can take care of myself and still move my boomsie. So move my boomsie was on the side, because I ended up then doing languages as my major. I ended up working with international organizations such as the World Bank and others, yes.
What was your regular day like? Were you in school while your mother was going through all of this, or when she was?
Yes, well, she would always sit us down and interrupt our playtime and say, you people watch my choreography and tell me if it's good. And we would say, tell her it's good so we can go play.
I needed guinea pigs to try my new routines in order for me to go teach.
So you trained on them?
On them. And they would be like, Mom, we want to go out to play. And I go, no, we're not going to play. We've done the homework. Now you have to check out Mom's routine before you go. And she would tell her sister, tell mom it's fine so we can go play. The kids, they could hear the kids out there playing. They're like, we want to go play.
They're like, you're amazing. We're going.
And then it went on because as they also were growing up with their dollies, as children, they had dollies.
Yeah, we put our dolls and said, watch us
put their
dance.
dollies there and say, you have to do a routine. Watch me.
They were saying that to their dolls.
To their dolls.
Yeah. But yeah, so we grew up, like as I was saying, a lot of things we thought were normal. We thought that working out was normal. We thought that, you know, just paying attention, eating healthy vegetables, all these things we thought was normal because my mom made it a normal thing. When we wake up in the morning, you stretch and you work out and do those things. And then dancing we always thought of dancing when we work out, we have to dance. And so whatever we did, we were dancing when we were working out. So yeah, normal day when we were small, we went to school, came back, helped mommy with her routines, go play, help mommy pick music.
But they were very active kids. They did swimming competitively. They played soccer, basketball.
Oh, really?
Yes, they were in gymnastics. They were in ballet.
They were
they were
kids.
very, very active. Yes, very active. Yeah.
I will say though that I didn't always follow healthy eating. So I was a lot bigger. As I was smaller, I was a lot bigger weight-wise. Even though I was doing the activities and dancing, I just didn't follow the routine eating-wise.
What routine were you supposed to follow that you avoided?
Just having maybe one bowl of jollof as opposed to 5.
And a sweet tooth.
Having one buffet as opposed to 10.
So you had to hide to have the rest of the 4?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah, I would go to my friend's house and have the things that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it showed on the outside because I said, "Mom is doing this. What's happening?
Are you
following the program?"
Did that surprise you?
Very, because her other sister was not the same. She was following what I was telling her, and I was wondering why she was expanding this way and not what's going on. And I would go to their room, you know, maybe to clean or something, and I'd find candy in somewhere under her bed somewhere. I'm like, Cassandra. That's when I call her, Mami Ekwa Braha. What is this?
What is this?
Where did you get this? I didn't buy. Oh, Mommy, I like the sweets. I'm realizing she loves sweets.
But as I got older, I actually had a pre-diabetes scare.
Oh, really?
Because me loving the sweets so much, actually, and most people aren't convinced to change their way of life until they have a scare. Yeah. And that's actually what.
So that was your scare. How old were you when you discovered?
Around 19. Maybe 19. Maybe like 19.
So you went to the hospital and discovered, or
like an annual checkup, and then they said if you don't take care, you'll have diabetes. So if the numbers are not looking good, like you need to take care.
High sugar.
Yeah, high sugar, because I love cake, cookies, candy, anything sweet.
Sweet too. But she also has a sister who also was diagnosed with lupus. Her sister.
An autoimmune disease.
Autoimmune disease. And,
lupus?
Lupus. And she actually was given 2 weeks to live. And actually, because of that, I've written my books. I have 4 books, and I've written, one of them is dedicated to just helping people on autoimmune.
They told her she has 2 weeks to live?
2 weeks to live, yes. And that gave her a scare too, because she said, oh, then if they diagnose me with this, then I'm also going to die. And of course, the whole natural nutrition, I changed everything and just started juicing and giving her fruits and vegetables and literally reversed the whole thing. Yes. But I have to give glory to God on this one because my prayers.
The lupus was reversed?
Yes. Yes.
Well, her death sentence was reversed.
Her death sentence, yes. Her death sentence was reversed because the doctors had said that she wouldn't live.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I even have half of her eulogy written. because
Really? You
yeah,
already?
yeah, because they literally said that we can't do anything else. She was paralyzed from here down.
Yeah.
All her hair was gone. She had eczema all over her body.
We have a before and after. Yeah, we can show you.
But I saw in front of my eyes, which is another motivation for me to get together.
Wow.
I saw her go from bones to having meat on her body. I saw her go from paralyzed, saying that she never walk again, to standing up, everything. Saw her with no hair from chemotherapy to full hair.
Lost her kidney, had gout.
All these things, but over a couple weeks, just from changing the eating and drinking.
Yes.
So you decided, I'm going to go natural with your diet?
Yes.
And you started juicing everything?
I started juicing.
What were some of the things you were juicing?
So I was juicing things like spinach, carrots, beets, cucumber, broccoli, literally any of the greens,
Carrots,
mustard greens, and anything that had that strong green in it, you know. But then, of course, then came the carrots and the beets also played a role here. And I would juice it and then turn this vegetable into a juice form, a drink. So when she drank it, it would then ingest right into her bloodstream and make her stronger, build the immune system.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did that for a month. I took her off of food for a month, literally 2 months. So the first month was all juicing. The second month, all juicing, no
That's
food.
all she would
That's all she would
have.
do. Morning, noon, and night. Yes. I had to reverse this thing.
When she passed the 2-week mark, the doctor said, "What are you doing? She's supposed to be gone by now."
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. But I believe in it.
Yeah, show some love, man. This juicing thing has blown my mind. But we're going to take a commercial break.
Okay.
So let's do that. And when we come back, we'll talk more.
Okay.
Sit around, folks. Taking a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll be juicing here. Stick around. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.
Charlie, this is never done in TV. You do not advertise two competing brands on the same program. Charlie, I want to pay a visit to Bridgeview Hotel, and I'm telling you, it is mwah! I mean, the view of the Adobe Bridge and the whole area was fantastic. I want to say big up to the manager, Portia. She fell in love with my wife. They became best friends. But Portia, keep it up, man. Having said that, folks, you know I'm a Cactus guy, man. I'm a Cactus Creek guy. It's simply amazing. You have not seen Cactus Creek yet, man. I don't know why. Well, I'll be waiting for you there this weekend. Let's hang out. Cactus, the place to be.
Cactus Creek. It is no longer Ghana's best kept secret. It's an open secret. So serene, so heavenly. And the meals? Just like home cooking. Cactus Creek. Your soul will thank you. Call or WhatsApp 055-039-5007.
Louisa. Azepa Essentials has good news for you. If you're in Takoradi and its environs, don't worry. You can pick up Azepa Essentials jacket at Ruler Unisex Boutique in Anaji, Takoradi, Queen of Peace in Takofo Road. Call or WhatsApp 0544 548766.
Pulse Fitness Center, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana. Meet the indefatigable captain.
There are 3 things that I love doing. Number 1, workout. Number 2, workout. Number 3, workout. Workout put mind, soul, and body together.
The captain has spoken.
We're getting busy. Bright lights, yeah, they make me dizzy. Logo liggy. I just want the Lizzie. It's a logo liggy. Uptown chasing for the Lizzie. Downtown, everybody busy. Logo liggy. Like we logo liggy. I just want the
Paul's Fitness Center, East Legon Branch, Lizzie Sports Complex, Cotton Street, East Legon, Accra, Ghana, 0302 519 675. Kumasi branches, Officers Mess Branch, Denyame, Major Kobina Drive, Kumasi, 0541 871 602. Golden Tulip, Kumasi City Branch, Raintree Street, 0322 492 647. Pulse, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana.
Say what lie we for on town.
The KSM Show.
We're back. And I know you are as excited and enthused as I am by all the information that I'm hearing. And this is really amazing. You know, people have told me, because I do have a sweet tooth, I have to admit, you know, as old as I am, but somebody said some time ago that if you don't watch your diet and let your food you eat become your medicine, later on, the medicine will become your food.
It's 100%.
Yeah, but let's get to yours, you know. Once she was diagnosed with lupus and she had 2 weeks.
Yes, 2 weeks.
And all of a sudden, how did you think, let me just change her food and let me turn her food into medicine?
Yes. So my belief in God, I believe, played a great role, because I was literally fasting and praying and asking God on my knees, take me instead of her. Wow. As a mother would do. And I did not want, she has at least I've lived a little bit longer.
Yeah, you've danced quite a bit.
You know, so take her, take me. And then in a vision, God showed me and said, you know, you need to juice for her. Juice. And I saw in the vision this whole thing of like vegetables and you know, like trees that have the vegetables, but the vegetables is pouring down like a juice. So now in our world of today, we do have a machine that you can juice these things. So I translated it into, if I have to turn these vegetables and fruits into water, into the juice, then I have to get this machine in order to do that. So I got the machine and I started juicing, but in the vision was also that is all I need to give this child. So I obeyed and I said, let me take her off of food. And I just gave her the juice.
All she took was the juice.
For a month.
For a month.
Whole month, yes.
It was like magic.
Yes, and she sprang up from this dead, skinny, 60-pound child who was dying to somebody who had, it's like a flower, when a flower is dying and you water the flower and you see it spring, that's exactly how it works. Week by week, 4 weeks is a month, and exactly that. And then after the 4 weeks, I'm on my knees thanking God. Oh my God, thank you so much. And then comes another vision, continue. Continue. So I go, okay, I have to continue. But now, then came the solid part of the juicing where you build salads. I learned how to build salads, you know. So you chop up the vegetables and, you know, chop up the fruits and make it into a salad and then just make your own dressing. And I did that for her within the second month. And she was literally completely, went to check with the doctors. She still have to go back to the doctors to check, and she was walking, and the doctor, she was in the wheelchair before.
What did the doctor say?
The doctor was like, no, what happened? I said, well, I juiced for her. I said, he didn't believe me. He couldn't believe me.
Just believe she was walking.
Yeah, she was walking right in front of him.
And they said she'd never walk again.
Yeah, they said she would never walk again. And of course, the doctor said to me, oh, she's just lucky. Yeah. And I said, no. By the grace of God.
That is something.
So
yeah, while on this subject, let's continue a bit now on diet. You know,
Yes.
You said you were hiding and doing your thing until you got the scare.
Right. So, but that scare plus my sister combined was actually what made me to change. And then I actually went back to school for nutrition and got my master's in nutrition.
Oh, so you went to study nutrition?
Yes, because that really scared me, my sister and then my own self. And so I said, no, I need to, it's not just enough for me, the workout. I can't out-exercise my diet. So I need to actually.
So advise me nutritiously.
Yes.
What am I supposed to be having in the mornings?
Well, it depends on what you like. I think that with anybody, you take what you love to eat in the morning. So whether it's fruit, cocoa, bread, whatever it is that you love to eat, and you say, what's a healthier version of this? If I can't have a healthier version of this, how do I minimize it?
Well,
How do I change the ingredients to make them healthier? So you take what you actually like, because you have to be realistic. You can't eat what you don't like. So you take what you already like and you say, can I change the ingredients? Can I change the portion? Can I substitute it for something else? So can I do baked instead of fried? Can I do this healthier oil instead of this oil? Can I do this fresh juice instead of this box juice? Can I, like, so you see where you can make the adjustments with things you already like.
okay.
You know, so yeah, so for the morning, whether it's fruits, whether it's oats, whether it's cocoa, whether it's
It can't be white chair.
Well, the thing is,
I'm asking for some friends.
If it's watching, mind the portion.
The portion.
Yeah.
Mind the portion, because that was my downfall, the portion, because it's almost like, you know, I equivalent it to money sometimes. Where you have a budget and you spend over the budget. If you keep spending over the budget, your money will go. So same thing with your health. If you keep going overboard, you'll go.
Yeah.
But every now and then when you treat yourself money-wise with a little treat or a little vacation, it's okay. Same thing with your health, like every now and then, but when it's all about what you do all the time, not sometimes. So your body reflects what you do all the time. Same with your bank account, it reflects what you do all the time. So you have to, like, you know, be consistent. So if you're having wache in the morning, mind the portion, mind the oil, mind the, like the things, the ingredients in there. You know, but we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic.
What's your morning breakfast like?
I'm more of a fruits girl in the morning. Fruits.
Okay.
Yeah, I love fruits in the morning, but I'm also the one who juices in the morning. I love having my juice in the morning, but I also love like porridge or oatmeal or even rice water, you know, something like that. But when I do it, I'm not into sugar. I'm not a sweet tooth girl at all.
Lucky duck.
Yeah. I would rather put raisins in there. I would chop up banana or some of the fruits and put it in there. And for me, that's my sugar. You see. Now, if I actually have to make it even sweet without the fruits, then I would use raw honey. I would put raw honey. I'm not a sugar girl. So that's how I do it, okay? And then that's the morning. And then for me, during the day, my heaviest meal is in the afternoon because I need it to
And what do you have?
And I would have, I mean, again, it depends on where I am in the world. But when I'm home, I love fufu. So I'll have my food, but I don't eat fufu every day. I do not. I like banku, but I don't eat that every day. No. And I'm also a portion, I pay attention to my portion. Even if I ate fufu, and I know how back home, here, we proportion the meal. The fufu might be this big, and then the soup, all, you know, so in the Puerto one, it's so, you know, it's full, right? In me, with my face, this is my fufu.
Okay.
You see, and so that's my portions. I'm minding my portions, just because after a certain age, your metabolism slows down.
Here.
And if I don't pay attention to it, and I'm an icon for fitness and health, it won't happen. So I do watch it, and I've also realized that I think when I hit 60, a lot of stuff stays on you. So if you don't eat your heavy meals during the day and you eat it at night, then it turns more into the fat. But during the day, you need it for energy. So eat it, your heavy meals during the day. In the evening, usually, because I've eaten my heavy meal during the day, I'm not as hungry. So, you know, I can maybe have a salad, I can have a soup I've made, you know. Again, it could be the light soup, but I won't have rice with it. I won't have fufu with it because I ate that in the afternoon. You know, I'm an unusual, by the way, because I know back here, a lot of people, they want to have their their fufu with the soup. They can't just drink the soup. No. It doesn't work for them, right? Yeah. But I've trained myself also. And I realized that if I don't do that, I will be going this way instead of that way. Yeah. So.
Okay. Let me get back to this lupus thing, because I'm sure there are people watching who know someone going through lupus, could be their daughters and whatever, and they say, "Oh wow, I hear when you juice is like the remedy for lupus." Can you say that comfortably for somebody who's watching us now?
For I wouldn't say only lupus. I would say autoimmune. Autoimmune diseases, because in general, even somebody who has cancer or somebody who has any of the diseases out there, you know, I'm not a doctor, but one thing I do know, when you change your diet and you watch what you put inside your body, you will definitely heal yourself within, from within. So by doing what I did with my daughter who had lupus, which is an autoimmune disease, by cutting off, let's say, meat in general and starches in general, you know, and anything else that we eat, and from my instructions, from my vision, just juice for her. The juicing with the vitamins and minerals in the fruits and vegetables, mainly the vegetables, because the fruits are natural sugars. So it was more the vegetables. Juicing that was actually building her immune system to bring her back. And it does that even with, you know, a friend of mine that I have who also had cancer, who said, let me try this, you know. And what it does is then it started decreasing the tumor. You know, so this is just something that you can see working right in front of you. You know, I believe that our diet plays a great role in our illness or our sickness. It really does. It's proven over and over again. I wrote 4 books. There are 2 books that I named in Swahili, Kuwa Vizuri, and Kuwa Vizuri means to be.
Did you write them in Swahili?
No, just the titles.
Oh, you named the titles?
I love the titles in Swahili.
Okay.
But I wrote it in explanation of English as well.
Okay.
So I said Kuwa Vizuri means to be well. Kuwa Inafa means to be fit. So those are the 2 books. The other 2 books are African Health Secrets and African Dance with Passion. So these 4 books you can find on our website, on Amazon, you can find them. But I wrote the books because of what happened to my daughter. And I wanted to share with other people. You never know who else has what out there. And it could also help them. So it's a program now. And so what do? You go on our website and there is a program. The program is the Kuwa Vizuri program, and it walks you. It's a 90-day program. Wow. It'll walk you from day 1 to day 9. The food, meaning the nutrition, the drink, the exercise, and as well as the motivation I give you, just holding your hand through each day. Wow. And people who have taken it have seen results like this.
Wow. What's the website?
The website is Kukuwa Fitness, FITNESS.com. Once you get there, you will click on programs, and you will see several programs are there. But the particular one we are talking about is the Kuwa Vizuri program, 90-day program. 90 days. And that you click on there and it will take you through, yes.
So you follow it on a daily basis for 90 days?
On a daily basis, so you don't have to really think. You just go to it, you know what to eat for the morning, what to eat for the afternoon, or drink. Is
that like a weight loss program or just a healthy?
It's a healthy healing program, overall healing program. and it just walks you through the exercises to do, the food to eat, the juice to make, to drink, and so on and so forth. Yes, for 90 days.
I see, I see. You have a travel group as well?
Yes, we do.
Tell me about it.
This is our CEO of us.
That is all right. Show us some love, man.
So, because we Kukuwa Fitness, within one class, we might go to 10 different countries in music and dance. So people are like, I'm moving my boomsie in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Botswana, in South Africa. I would actually love to go. And so that is how we said, oh, you know, we should actually bring people to Ghana, bring people all over Africa, and also build sustainable tourism, make jobs, do things to help the continent. And so that's how we started officially in 2015. And so we've brought thousands of people to Ghana each year.
Oh, yes.
Thousands of people to Ghana and other countries across the continent. Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Botswana, Morocco, all over the place.
Uganda.
There's so many travel groups, but the difference with traveling with us specifically is because we really love to dance and work out.
Yes.
So every day in our trips, we start the day with a workout or a dance. And we connect with the other fitness family in that country. So if we're in Ghana, fitness and dance family, you will meet different fitness and dance family here. Whether we're in another country, they also meet different fitness and dance family.
Yes.
So wellness travel.
Yes, and we've given a lot of jobs because we also have another program that if you want to learn the fitness, the Kukuwa African dance, and teach it in your country, you get certified online. Yes,
really?
And so we have instructors all over the world.
We have 250 instructors
all over the world. And so, so then you have a job, you know, you can do it at any age. And male, female, it doesn't matter. You learn it and then you teach it in your country. And you stay in shape and help others stay in shape.
I have to ask you this. Did you have a stint with the White House with Barack, Michelle? Or something? I heard something.
Yes. During the term of Barack Obama, I was actually invited by the First Lady, Michelle Obama, to come to the White House Fitness Center to teach my Kukuwa African dance fitness.
Wow, show some love, man. So you're teaching in the White House?
Yes, the fitness center. There is a part of the White House, the fitness center, and they were two doctors who were very close friends of Michelle who had told her about me because they took my class in the Washington, D.C. area and said, you've got to try this class. It is the best class. And she said, okay, let's do it. So they, invited me officially. And I went, and interesting thing is I did not even know what was happening until she entered the room. And I was like, wow, Michelle is taking my class. And then it didn't end there.
It didn't throw you off? You didn't get nervous, nothing?
No.
Wow.
No, I was surprised because I was not told going in. And so I was really, really surprised, but pleasantly surprised. And then when she took the class, she fell in love with it. At the end of the class, she goes, I love this. You were right, to her friends, you were right. Really loved it. And it didn't end there. I did it several times after that because she wanted it again.
Wow. She a good dancer?
Yes, she's a very good dancer.
Show some love, man.
Yeah. She knows how to move her boomsie.
She knows how to move
her boomsie.
Oh, wow. You had it here first. Michelle Obama can move her boomsie.
Yes, she can.
Oh, wow. You've seen them all. So you went through Michelle.
Yes.
What about stuff I heard about Oprah?
Oh, yeah. Oprah had endorsed me in the O magazine. She had chosen my workout as the best workout in 2010.
Wow.
The best workout. And so she had endorsed me.
So she endorsed you?
Yes. She endorsed me in her magazine.
Fantastic. She was a love, man. How do people relate to you when they are on your class?
Yes.
And there are younger ones who get burnt out and you're still out there.
The thing everybody always asks is, Kukuwa, how do I get your energy?
Yeah.
This big thing to them is energy, because they wear out, so they're worn out, and then, and they're. So for me, I think eliminating, I'm not back to sweet tooth. That sugar wears me out when I do,
okay.
So I don't do the sweets per se. Now, I do like dark chocolate. So if I do have, once in a while, I'll have a dark chocolate, but that's not sweet really. But because I'm not into the sweets, I actually conserve my energy, Another thing also is I build my immune system. That is my foundation. I take supplements. The older I get, I realize the importance of supplements. And that's another thing you can find on my website, our website as well.
The supplements?
The supplements, yes. The supplements we take, I've taken them over 20 years.
Really?
Yes, and they are very balanced. There are oils, omega oils, and then of course there are, the vitamin C, E, antioxidant, minerals, all of that. And I teach you that also in the program when you are building yourself back to healing. But I myself take supplements on a daily basis. You can't really eat enough to balance your diet. You've got to supplement it somehow. And you want a natural raw supplement if possible. And that's the one that I take.
Wow.
Yeah.
Show some love, man. Whoa. Look, we have learned so much. Coach Kath and Kukuwa, I mean, honestly, this has been amazing. and I'm so thrilled, and honored that you came to be on this show on your Ghana visit. I'm so thrilled.
Thank you.
And so we thank you.
Yes.
We've learned a lot.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to seriously turn a notch down on the sweet tooth and notch up on the juicing.
That's right.
Yes.
And start moving your boomsy.
Start moving my boomsy. I hear boomsy you've copyrighted.
Yes, I've copyrighted boomsy. And I even copyrighted my own name because in the Fantin it's Kukuwa.
Okay.
And I made a W so I could copyright it. Trademark it.
Trademark
right,
it, yeah.
so I could trademark it. So actually, Africa With Us, which is the travel, and then Africa With Us Foundation, we added Foundation, which is the company that gives back to the youth in all the continent of Africa. I'm proud to mention that because we've helped a lot of schools and people get education.
Fantastic.
So
fantastic.
Yeah. So
and the word again is boomsy?
The word again is boomsy. Yes.
Let's keep on boomsy. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're so happy. We've learned a lot. I know I can say I've learned a lot. All right. Yes. So until next week when we come your way again, folks, KSM signing off as I always do. I am out of. Let the whole world say. Yeah!